How to be more self-disciplined with women. Sharp came here coming at you with another video from ChooseYourRelationships.com. Offer of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. So here's a question that I got a couple days ago. Long time listener wanted to know, how do I develop more discipline? How do I have more discipline around women? Because there's a lot of guys out here that as soon as they see attractive women, they just lose all train of thought. That everything they stood for, they just threw that out the window in the moment. They forget about everything they said, everything they thought about. Some guys even lose. They can't even remember what they was gonna say. They don't even know what to say in some cases. Some guys lose all control. And that's what a lot of women do when they're into guys. When they're into a guy. Because there's a lot of women that talk that tough talk. And as soon as they meet the right guy, everything she said goes straight out the window. When she meets that guy that some people call alpha, just a masculine guy, just a guy that she's into basically, she throws everything out of the window. There's no rules for that guy. There's only rules for the beta guy. So guys are starting to act and behave in the same way as a lot of women now. So when I got this question from this long time listener, I understood exactly where he was coming from. So he said, I talk about discipline all the time, how to develop discipline around women, or just in general. And he said, how do I get started? The first thing you got to do, see, the more you become in tune with yourself, the more you start to kind of get away from feeling like you're losing control. You're losing all train of thought. See, the more you can become more of yourself, that'll keep you grounded. And all this stuff out here won't have you all distracted. So, and this has to be an ongoing process. It's not like you go to college and you get the degree and you put the books on the shelf. No, this is an ongoing thing, because either you're growing or you're dying. So the more you can become your best self, that's gonna help you shift your way of thinking. That the stuff that women use to manipulate you, it won't work on you as much. You'll be able to see it before it even happens most of the time. You'll be able to peep game before it even happens. So, for example, you might see a woman that's attractive wearing tight jeans, a tight dress, with a bunch of makeup on, hair done, nails done, in a costume basically. That won't really, sure, you like how she look, but that won't really grab your attention. Those natural urges won't be as strong as it would be versus when you didn't have any discipline or any self-control. Sure, you like she's attractive, but you kind of put things in perspective once you have a certain level of discipline, because you've seen it before. You've had the experience. I mean, look, let me tell you something. Women out here, they know what they're doing when they dress the way they do. Have their butts popping out the jeans and the breasts popping out the shirt or the blouse, whatever they know what they're doing. They're doing that because they're trying to play on guys' natural urges. They know what they're doing. And women are not stupid. I mean, they know what they're doing. It's they're wearing those type of clothing for a reason. Because they want to attract a certain type of guy. They're trying to catch. Basically. You know. So, you know, you got to get more in tune with yourself. You got to find yourself if you haven't found who you are yet. The more you can do that, that's going to take you away from the common man way of thinking. Even the common woman way of thinking. That's going to take you away from what other people are doing in society. So you have to detach yourself from what's going on in society. There's an old saying goes, you can be of society, but you don't have to be in society. So that means you can be a part of society, but you don't have to be in it. You don't have to be attached to it. You know what I'm saying? This is on a spiritual level, you know, emotional level. Of course, physically, yeah, you're in society physically, but spiritually and emotionally, you gotta disconnect from a lot of the chaos and a lot of the confusion that's going on. And this is how a lot of women play on your natural urges. Because now a lot of women might not consciously be aware of what they're doing. But on a practical level, they know what they're doing when they dress the way they do. They're not stupid. You know? So see, when I see a woman at the park with tight shorts on, t-shirt, maybe she got on flip-flops, showing the nice big thighs out, and she looking all nice, I already know what that is. I just know what I've seen this many times. I know what comes along with that. You know, so see that's the thing. You have to know what comes along with that type of woman in that environment. You know, and you have to know who you are. Because you get who you are. You don't get what you want. You're going to attract who you are on some level. Not too far from it. Not too far to the right, not too far to the left. Or somewhere in between. That's how this works. Now some guys think that I can just luck up and get me a 8 or a 9 or a dime. No, you can't. No. Now there's some guys that pull it off, but it doesn't usually last long. But the average guy cannot pull that off. No. Getting 7s is a given. You can get 6 and 7s all day long when it comes to women. That's a given. That's child's play to me at this point in my life. But when it comes to 8s and 9s, the average guy is going to have to do a little bit more or become a little bit more than what the other guys are doing. You know, that's just what it is. This is why I always say you should 80% of the time should be focused on you, trying to be the best you can be. Because if you can't be at your best, you're not going to be very much for anybody else. So the game is to become the best you can be and attract women, whatever you want, into your life. The best you can see. I flip the game on its head. I flip the game on its head. See, everybody else is telling you to go out there and use pickup lines and get after it, man. Be all aggressive. No. I'm not saying you shouldn't do some of those things sometimes. But the majority of the time, I'm not approaching women all the time. I'm not super aggressive all the time. Because I don't have to be. I do things to pull people to me. I bring the game to me. That's how I do it. This goes for anything. This goes for jobs. This goes for women. This goes for money. This goes, you name it. I don't care what it is. This goes for opportunity. I don't care what it is. I find a way to bring the game to me. That's the game that I play. You know, how do I get in front of these people? How do I get in front of this person that I want to meet? That's how I do it. Bait and hook. That's my whole strategy. You know what I'm saying? See, you have to be more strategic out here. If you're doing what everybody else is doing, you're going down the wrong path. I can tell you right now. You know what I'm saying? And I've been talking about this and writing about this for years. I've been saying the same thing for the past 5 years. And unfortunately, a lot of people still don't get it. You know, the game is this, and this is in my new book that's coming out, and I'm gonna just release it in the next couple of weeks. I'm gonna do a Beyonce. The game is this. You wanna bring the people to you. You wanna attract. You wanna become so attractive that people can't forget about you. They just have to see who you are and what you're talking about and what you got going on. And from there, you want to become the game. So that's two moves. You want to bring the game to you. You want to become so attractive that they just can't forget about you. They're just tired of seeing you. They just gotta give you a shot. They just gotta see what's going on with you. And the second move is you gotta become the game. That's the game I play. I play for big stakes. You know, I play the long game. I don't play the short game. I don't play the fast money. I don't play the fast cars, fast women. They don't last long. You're gonna have to start all over again. Sure, you get a good lick every once in a while. You have some fast success, overnight success. You might hit a home run out the park, regardless of what it is. But it's not gonna last long. It's gonna crumble. Everybody gonna be gone. All your money gone. All the women gone. All your so-called friends gone. And you gotta have to start all over again. You know? And ask me how I know, because I've done it before. It don't work. It don't work. You know what I'm saying? So, this is how you develop more self-discipline with women. You become the game. That's and the best part about this, man, is once you become the game, you don't never have to start all over again. You never have to start all over. I know people all over the world. You can drop me off anywhere, man. I'll figure it out. Of course, every place ain't for me. Every place ain't for everybody. But if that place ain't for me, I keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? That's it is what it is. So hey, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, like it, share it. Check out my Patreon and click the little subscribe to my channel and click the little bell below. That way, when I upload a new video, you won't miss out on all the fun. So until next time, I'm out. Peace.